Well, howdy, YouTube. Anyway, damn, I forgot what I was doing. You're distracting me. I can see you in the bit. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. I'll get to the video. Just 1 second. Come here. Yeah, come here. All right. I'm just gonna hold you. You can't distract me. All right. Anyways, my fellow Call of Duty players, this is for you. And just first off, you're welcome. Okay, so first I gotta attribute a little bit of this to Paco Marine because he's initially the one that his video gave me that initial understanding of how to use Dolby Atmos to maximize my ability to hear footsteps and different cues during gameplay. That honestly, just Warzone, Call of Duty in general, the audio has been garbage, which I can't believe that it's gotten this bad. But anyway, that's kind of just the framework for the video. I'm going to show you guys how to use Dolby and then how to enable it for your headset, which mine personally is the HyperX. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to settings. There will be an initial process you have to go through when you're first using it. And just full disclosure, you do have to have, let's see, where does it say? Yep. See, mine expires in 20 months. I got a 2-year card that gives me access to it. It's not expensive. It's just a little bit of money, but the payoff and the amount of lessening your frustration due to not having any audio, it's worth it. I can tell you that right now. So what I've been using lately, and actually can hear footsteps fairly well. I can kind of tell where they are on the levels in a building. Kind of guesstimate what the distance is if they're trailing me, 10 feet, 20 feet. Especially boxes, loot boxes, and different cues in the game. You can hear like it's damn near right next to you. It's kind of a over exaggeration, but you can differentiate the different cues. What this is going to look like is I'm going to give you guys a couple options. So again, this is what I use. This is the HyperX headset. It has bass ports in the back, so I get a little bit more bass out of this headset simply by it being ported like that. Which means I'm not going to have to send my bass quite as high as I might need to if I was to close the ports. But rather than just keep talking, I'm going to kind of walk you guys through what these settings need to be. Make sure that your sound virtualizer is off because it will throw off the game entirely, and you're not going to hear much of any of those cues that I was talking about. So there are two options. What you'll do is option number one. We'll go ahead and just default this. This is for kind of like low bass headsets that, let's say you have an average headset or you don't have one that's used by pro gamers, then it's not likely to have a whole lot of bass. What we're going to want to do is one up, go over to 64 hertz, click on it. I'm going to send it up 4. Over to 125 hertz, we're going to send it down 1. 250, I'm going to send it down 3. 500, I'm going to send it down 1. Yeah, this is touchy, by the way. You got to make sure you're adjusting these correctly. Alright, so 1K, up 1, 2K, up 3, 4K we're going to leave at 0, 8K we're going to do down 1, and then 16 is going to be up 1. So lower bass headsets, this is one of your options that you're going to want to try out. It's not guaranteed to help or give you necessarily the sound that you are looking for. It's just an option. It also depends on if the in-game audio you have it set to um, boost high or boost low. The frequency here is going to be probably a bit more toward just boost in general. Um, However, this next one I'm going to show you is definitely going to be geared more toward um, boost high. So I'm going to walk you through option number 2 right now. All right, option number 2. 32 hertz, up 2. 64 hertz, up 5. 125 hertz, going to leave it 0. 250 hertz, going to take down 3. 500 hertz, going to take down 1. 1K, up 1. 2K, up 3. 4K, I'm going to leave it 0. 8K, I'm going to do down 1. 16K, up 1. Okay, so again, this is kind of up to you what you really want to do with it, because with my headset and what I'm looking for, I ended up using the option number 2 that I had here before I hit default. But I had option number 2, and then what I decided to do was to just kind of look at it objectively. These frequencies, 64 hertz, 2K hertz, and 16K, are higher for a reason. Those are your major audio cues. This is mainly going to be like your footsteps, your boxes, and your weapons being fired. Just different audio cues throughout the game. So I sent each one of these up 2 from their original position, just so I can have a bit more emphasis placed on the actual audio cues in game. I don't necessarily care if the entire audio is that great. I just want to be able to hear, for crying out loud. Anyway, that pretty well sums it up. Again, I gotta give a little bit of credit to Paco Marine, because he's the one that gave me an initial understanding with one of his YouTube videos. And the option 1 and 2 that I provided here are actually very similar to what he provides in his video, if not identical. Again, my only real recommendation that I was making here was the option I use, and I'm referencing his options. It's dependent on your headset, so I would say go take a look at his videos. Again, that's Paco Marine, exactly as it's spelled. Go through his past videos, and you'll be able to see how he kind of breaks it down. But that sums it up for me. Hope this helps somebody out, because I've raged far too many times over not being able to hear anything. Anyway, take it easy.